There's one common mistake almost every guy makes that instantly kills attraction. If you're doing this, you need to stop now. It's like pouring ice water on a spark. It snuffs out any chance of a real connection. You might have charisma, wit, and the looks, but this one mistake can sabotage everything. What is this attraction killer? It's the constant need for validation. It's the insatiable desire to seek approval and reassurance from the person you're interested in. It's like a thirst you can never quench, and it's incredibly unattractive. You see, when you're constantly seeking validation, you're inadvertently sending a loud and clear message. I'm not good enough on my own. And trust me, that's not a message you want to be sending. It starts subtly. You might fish for compliments, hoping she notices your new haircut or the effort you put into your appearance. Or perhaps you drop a witty remark, waiting for her to laugh or acknowledge your cleverness. You crave her approval, hanging on to her every word and opinion like they hold the key to your self-worth. Every nod, every smile from her feels like a validation of your existence. You might even agree with everything she says, even when you don't, just to please her. You suppress your own thoughts and opinions, fearing they might not align with hers. You become a chameleon, constantly changing your colors to match her preferences, hoping to gain her acceptance. Your true self gets lost in the process, buried under layers of pretense. But here's the thing. True attraction doesn't work that way. It's not about morphing into the person you think she wants you to be. It's about being comfortable in your own skin and letting your authentic self shine through. Authenticity is magnetic. It draws people in naturally. It's about being genuine, showing your true personality, and not being afraid to express your real thoughts and feelings. Seeking validation from someone you're trying to attract puts them on a pedestal, implying they're above you. This dynamic can make you seem less confident and more desperate. It creates an imbalance in the dynamic, making you appear less attractive in their eyes. True connection and attraction come from mutual respect and genuine interaction, not from seeking approval. Why is seeking validation so unattractive? It's a question that many people ponder, especially in social settings where first impressions matter the most, because it reeks of insecurity. When you constantly seek validation, it sends a clear message that you lack confidence in yourself. It's a telltale sign that you doubt your own worth and are looking for someone else to fill that void. This behavior can be off-putting because it places the burden of your self-worth on others. And let's be honest, nobody wants to date someone who doesn't even believe in themselves. Confidence is key in any relationship, and insecurity can be a major turnoff. Think about it. Would you be drawn to someone who constantly needs reassurance, who seeks your approval on every little thing? This kind of behavior can be exhausting and can make the other person feel like they are walking on eggshells. Or would you be more attracted to someone who is self-assured, comfortable in their own skin, and doesn't need constant validation to feel good about themselves? The answer is obvious. Confidence is attractive. Insecurity is not. A confident person exudes a sense of stability and self-worth that is incredibly appealing. It's as simple as that. Confidence is not just about how you carry yourself, but also about how you interact with others. When you exude confidence, you're telling the world, I'm comfortable with who I am, and I don't need your approval to feel good about myself. This kind of self-assurance can be incredibly magnetic and can draw people towards you. That's incredibly attractive and magnetic. So, focus on building your own self-confidence and watch how it transforms your interactions and relationships. But why do we fall into this trap? Why do we sabotage our chances by seeking validation? It all boils down to fear. Fear of rejection, fear of not being good enough, fear of being alone. These fears are deeply rooted within us, stemming from a primal need for connection and acceptance. We crave validation because it momentarily soothes these fears, giving us a fleeting sense of security. But here's the irony. Chasing validation only reinforces these fears. The more we seek validation from others, the more we depend on external sources to define our worth. This dependence makes us vulnerable and insecure, perpetuating the cycle of seeking even more validation. It's a vicious cycle that keeps us trapped in a prison of our own making. Section 5. The confidence myth. The key to breaking free from this cycle is to understand that confidence doesn't come from external validation. It comes from within. You can't wait for someone else to tell you you're worthy. You have to believe it yourself. Many men believe that confidence is something you're born with, a magical trait bestowed upon a select few. But that's simply not true. Confidence is a skill, and like any skill, it can be learned and developed through practice and conscious effort. It's about challenging your limiting beliefs, stepping outside your comfort zone, and embracing the journey of self-discovery. It's about recognizing your strengths, accepting your flaws, and striving to become the best version of yourself, not for someone else, but for yourself. Section 6. Building inner worth. This section is all about cultivating a deep sense of self-worth that isn't easily shaken by external circumstances. So how do you build this unshakable inner confidence? It's a journey that requires consistent effort and self-reflection. It starts with shifting your focus from external validation to internal worth. This means valuing yourself for who you are, not for what others think of you. It's about recognizing that your value doesn't come from what others think of you, but from who you are at your core. Embrace your individuality and understand that you are enough just as you are. Start by identifying the thoughts and beliefs that fuel your need for validation. Write them down and examine them closely. Are you afraid of being alone? Do you feel anxious when you're not receiving praise or attention from others? Do you believe you're not good enough? These are common fears that many people struggle with. Once you've identified these limiting beliefs, challenge them. Talk to a trusted friend or a therapist to gain a different perspective. Ask yourself, is this belief really true? Often, you'll find that these thoughts are based on past experiences or fears, not on your current reality. What evidence do I have to support this thought? Look for concrete examples that either support or refute these beliefs. You'll often find that these beliefs are rooted in fear and insecurity, not in reality. Understanding this can be incredibly liberating. Replace these negative thoughts with positive affirmations. Write down statements that reflect your true worth and read them daily. Remind yourself of your strengths, your accomplishments, and the qualities that make you unique and valuable. Celebrate your journey and the progress you've made. Section 7. The power of silence. One practical way to break the validation-seeking habit is to embrace silence. I don't mean becoming mute, but rather becoming comfortable with moments of quiet without feeling the need to fill them with approval-seeking behavior. When you're comfortable with silence, you're not desperately trying to impress or win approval. You're present, engaged, and comfortable simply being in your own skin. This quiet confidence speaks volumes and is infinitely more attractive than any compliment-fishing attempt. Instead of constantly talking about yourself, trying to impress her with your accomplishments or witty anecdotes, ask her questions. Show genuine interest in her thoughts, dreams, and experiences. Listen attentively, not just waiting for your turn to speak, but truly absorbing what she's saying. Section 8. Projecting confidence. Confidence isn't just about what you say, it's also about how you say it. Your nonverbal cues, your body language, eye contact, and tone of voice speak volumes about your confidence level. Stand tall, shoulders back, chin up. Make eye contact and hold it. Speak clearly and confidently, conveying your thoughts and feelings without hesitation or self-doubt. Smile genuinely, letting your warmth and charisma shine through. When you project confidence through your body language, you naturally attract people to you. You exude an aura of self-assurance and magnetism that draws people in. Remember, you don't have to be the loudest voice in the room to be heard. Sometimes, the most powerful presence is the quietest one. Section 9. Your journey to attraction. Breaking free from the validation trap is a journey, not a destination. It's a process of self-discovery, self-acceptance, and continuous growth. It's about recognizing your worth, embracing your authenticity, and letting your inner confidence shine through. It's not about becoming someone you're not. It's about becoming the best version of yourself. It's about realizing that true attraction doesn't come from seeking validation, but from exuding the confidence that comes from knowing your worth. So, take a deep breath, believe in yourself, and watch as the world responds to your newfound confidence. You are worthy of love and connection, just as you are. Section 10. Join the conversation. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you ever fallen into the trap of seeking validation? What steps are you taking to build your inner confidence and attract the right people into your life? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Let's start a conversation and empower each other on this journey of self-growth and authentic attraction.